got broken up with because I posted this video on my story. Okay, broken up with is dramatic as I was only talking to him for 3 weeks and we went on one date. But after I posted that story, he was so annoyed with me. He basically told me that he doesn't do guy best friends with the girls that he's speaking to, and if he's pursuing someone, he just doesn't really respect the fact.
She was playing in his face. She posted that video to make it look like they were almost a couple. She posted herself, then posted him, then posted like she was purposely to show who she was out with. I felt like she is waiting. She's in a friend zone.
You think she's in a friend zone?
She's in a friend zone. Yeah, she's in a friend zone. She is waiting for homie, her friend of 6 years, but 6 years is nothing.
Yeah.
As far as friendship, to call a nigga your brother and to be cutting off relationships for him. But you was only dating dude for 3 weeks, so whatever. But yeah, he cut you off because you was playing in his face. You know, you were yeah, you're parading dude around. You want to be an item with him, but you're masquerading that in a friendship, and everybody can see it, even through the video. We can see it.
So you don't think there's any chance that he's not in a friend zone? Well, she did say she loves him a lot.
I think he's in a friend zone. No, I think she's in a friend zone.
Yeah,
yeah. Because if she was like, yo, shorty be going on whole vacations with dudes and don't be posting dude. She's out just at a concert or a show and posted dude. Like, she made it out her way. Like, people don't really post people that they're with unless they trying to be seen with that person. Understand?
Got you.
You know?
Got you.
We didn't catch him in person. You saw that in her story. And it's like, ma, you kind of thirsty. We good. We all see the thirst. We all see it. I don't know. It could be against me, though.
So, the boundary that dude set as far as he said he doesn't do.
What a boundary. He said it, but I think she just looked thirsty. He just was like, yo, you know what? I got a new boundary. Maybe he just thought about that boundary just that day. As soon as he seen that shit. Like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to fuck with thirsty bitches. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, you look thirsty. I'm good.
But as far as...
And you playing in my face.
You think it's for a woman to have a male friend or a male to have a female friend is... You think that's a fair boundary?
Listen, I think it's a fair boundary, and I do not think it has anything to do with insecurity. People love to throw that word around. We're going to get rid of that word. It's not about insecurity. It's about what you're comfortable with. We tell people to communicate, then when they communicate, you want to say that they're insecure. It's not. You know what I mean? For me personally, it goes about how long you knew that person. If you knew that person childhood or whatever, and they're a family friend, everybody knows them, whatever, and y'all not really like alone together, and y'all never had any sexual interactions together, fine, you know. But yeah, anything other than that, no. 6 years, bestie.
That's not.
I love
time.
him.
That's not.
You just waiting for him to see you.
So wait, sexual. If she had interactions, then bets are off.
All bets are off. You don't agree with that?
I think I think in some instances, if they've already explored that and that's already out the way, they could be like, all right, been there, done that. We don't.
I mean, because you kind of know, right?
What, sex?
Kind of.
Yeah.
So what? That's not a been there, done that.
Sex?
You what? She gave him dome and it got out the way.
Oh Jesus!
It don't gotta be dome like a lot of the times when
so you got a couple of back shots from the big homie. Like, what are you talking about? Like now,
when normally
the old sexual partners.
That's a lot of the times when you have male female friendships. It's either a friend zone situation. One person had friend zone the other.
Yeah.
Or they had a situation that didn't work out and they kind of decided that they would be better as friends.
Yeah.
So they may have slept with each other, had some type of relationship or whatever, and just felt like it didn't work. And that's why they figured they would be better as friends. But maybe if sex is they know what sex is like with the other person. It's like, all right, we did that already. It's not all that.
That
and
already? Nah.
I heard
if your friend seen my fucking girl naked, then that's not my girl. That's just your girl. Like that's like even if you see her naked, it's not a friend. The opposite sex. Like stop playing with people. Like that's playing in people's face. Like stop doing that. Like you masquerading your old work as a friend. Like you just nah. We're not doing that. You know? I went on a date, maybe a little dinner, figured out it was it, and then it was a vibe. That's still a little weird. I'm gonna let that settle in and see. What I'm gonna do in that situation is I'm just gonna come too.
What do you mean?
Like me and Rob me and Rob wanna go to drinks. Okay, where y'all going? What time you gonna be there? I'm coming too. And I'm gonna sit right there in the middle of you and Rob.
That's not
what the
insecure?
chemistry like. Nah, ain't no insecure. We gonna get this. If I really like Shorty, I'm gonna get that shit out the way real fast. Cause Rob like you, and he in a friend zone or you in a friend zone. And I feel like it's even nasty if she in a friend zone.
If you do that, then you didn't set your boundary. Cause it's like if you like Shorty really bad, you're not gonna get to that point where you like Shorty really bad.
See, I'm insecure in the other way. I'm insecure of looking insecure. If I could be completely honest, I don't want to look insecure, so I'm insecure that way. So instead of me being insecure, like, no, I don't want you, I don't feel right with you, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna fix this shit.
You gonna ride with it, but
Yeah.
then like secretly you're gonna be trying to maneuver and trying to figure out what's
No,
what.
I'm gonna see if he's a real friend or not. I'm gonna see what kind of nigga he is.
You think it could be a real friendship, other than like a person that is interested in the same sex? You think it could work out?
What I've learned from podcasting, I learned from the YouTube space, you cannot base your complete way of thinking on your personal experience. So even though I've never had it, I have friends who have female friends, and
They slept with them.
some of them, I mean, but I can't discount their experiences neither. So I kind of have to, take it like in the broader scope. There are people that can have friends of the opposite sex. It's not my personal thing, you know what I mean? But in the bigger scope, yeah, it could happen. But it could be nefarious too. Like it could be for the wrong reasons, and I feel like usually it is.
I would agree with that. I think most cases, I would probably put a number like 70, 80% of the cases are nefarious.
Okay.
And even situations where you're talking about people that known each other for mad long and whatever, that's my bro, that's my cousin or whatever. Yeah. Some of those situations could be.
I only get along with guys. I don't get along with girls.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, all those type of excuses.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Any thoughts on it?
Nope. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this, right? Like, you hold on to who you can hold on to until the relationship becomes serious enough for you to just know when certain relationships aren't respectable anymore, like to have. Like, even your best of girlfriend, like, if you dealing with somebody long enough to where once again, the person, not that that person's insecure, but it's like, it does become weird at a certain point, right?
Yeah, it's some awkward moments because you got to do a lot of explaining, right? And when it comes to friends of the opposite sex, if your significant other really doesn't agree with it,
well,
eventually you're gonna have to cut that person off. If it was a dude, a lot of the times you're not gonna cut your homeboy off, but your homegirl, you'd be like, yo, my lady don't like me being friends with you, so
listen,
just to
nobody
keep the peace.
agrees. Even if they say they agree, they don't agree.
I think couples agree.
Everybody
when
wants you to
both
have
parties have
a
friend of the opposite
So
sex.
if I have, if Party one has one.
If the female has a male friend,
it's all
and
good.
the guy doesn't, he's not gonna roll with it.
But if everybody
If
got
vice
friends of the
versa,
opposite
she's
sex,
not gonna
that's
roll
an
with it. But
orgy.
if they both got friends, they be like, "Oh, you got your friend, I got my friend, or whatever."
Yeah, that's an orgy. Anybody fucking.
Right.
That's just too much. Now, the gay bestie is the new thing that a lot of dudes are sneaking in there with the
You
gay
think they
card.
perpetrating?
Shit, can't tell. I don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes are attracted to men and women,
Yeah.
and if they could play extra gay, and they can see their besties naked, and you know what I mean, and me in there, you know, play that game. Be a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah. That's how far I think men will go that far.
To the end of the world for some pussy. Boy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure if a woman would do that, play butch or whatever. Or,
No, I don't think so.
They wouldn't
I
do
don't
that.
think That.
Women,
I don't think
the way they
that
play
route.
it,
But she'll play the best friend, and she and they play that. Let me hook you up with my friends, kind of girl. Keep feeding you pussy until the pussy run out, and then she the only pussy left. That should be happening too. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're real, if I had to give her advice, I feel like if she was real serious about being in a relationship with a man in the future, she would have to kind of, I'm not gonna say lessen the interactions, but make them a little bit more appropriate. If you're gonna go out with dude, don't showcase dude like you're on a date with him, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't want to police your friends. I'm not saying you gotta get rid of them, but
I would.
three's a crowd, yo.
Either shoot your shot
Yeah.
and let it be known. Life is too short, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
If you, I don't understand. All right, and we can move on after this. Is that she said that she said like I'm so like the guy that I'm so in love that I love so
Those
much.
aren't words that people use with their friends.
It's not
I've
right.
never once said that I'm in love with one of my friends.
Yo, if you find a person that you could be best friends with of the opposite sex, and you're attracted to that person, and then the sex is good,
Yeah.
that's your mate, bro.
Yes.
That's your mate. That's what everybody's looking for.
But what's happening
Why would you pass
is
that up?
he's playing the crowd. He's playing the field.
Yeah, he don't
He
want
got
her.
chick. He don't want her, and she don't want to understand that, yo, he just going to play the field and let it go. She'd rather just sit there and wait for the nigga until, you know. Didn't that recently happen? Didn't Boyce Watkins marry, like, a longtime friend of his? I don't know. I don't have the specs of it to, like, really, but people be waiting it out, man.
Yeah. I could see somebody waiting out for like real, genuine love, right? But a lot of times when people
What's that
wait
look
out,
like though? On what end? On the man or the woman end?
When-
Like on the man, you're
both,
gonna just
both.
watch. You're just gonna watch.
No. I don't think
the love
that's
of your
genuine.
life just get thrashed every weekend.
That's what I'm saying. That's not real, genuine love. Like you like that woman more than she like you, like, or you like that dude more than he like you.
Okay.
Like he's out there fucking,
Mm-hmm.
and you out there waiting for him to finish
Yeah,
and settle. Want to fuck with you, and vice versa. She out there doing her getting thrashed, doing her thing,
yeah.
and you waiting for that chance.
All right.
But that means she likes you. You like her more than she likes you. And in that
100%.
situation, she
Dangerous.
likes him more than he likes her, probably.
Dangerous.
So when you get with that person, they not stupid. They know that you're into them more than you're into them more than they're into you.
Yeah,
And they're gonna treat you like that.
treat you just like that. Yeah, he out the concept. He not posting her. He not doing that. She the one. Look who I'm with. But you entertain the men, and you really want to date men, and you want this dude to be a placeholder while you waiting for this dude to like actually see you as the person.
Yeah.
You playing in that nigga's face, yo, and that nigga seen it. Salute to you, King. You seen it,
Mm-hmm.
commentating on it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right.